Subtraction with integers, mainly negative, positive, negative, negative integers. Positive and positive is your basic subtraction, so we will not be covering that, although we will, I'm sure, have some practice with it. So you have a -7, so let's find our spot here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is -7. Remember, everything to the left of the 0 is negative, and everything to the right is positive. We're not even going to be touching the positive here because you're taking away from a negative. So we're going to move left 4 spots. 4, our start point was here. We ended up here. That should be -11. We have -7, -8, 9, -10, and then we end up with -11. This problem is going to be a negative subtracting a negative. We're going to explain this, walk through it, use the same numbers just so we're on the same page with it, same practice. Okay, so let's get our start point here. Remember, everything to the left of the 0 is negative, everything to the right is positive on our number line. -7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, our start point's here. So remember our addition. We took a negative and added a positive to it. Or we took a negative and added a negative to it. We added the negative and negative, it went to the left more. So when you add a negative or subtract a negative from a negative, it will do the opposite and go to the right. So we're going to go to the right 4 because essentially we're adding 4. It's a double negative, so it turns into a positive. I am not going to the game. As bad of grammar that is would mean, you're going to the game. So let's move to the right 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. We end up here with a -3 as our answer. Alright, so basically those are the 2 rules. We're going to go ahead and do another one. I'm going to flip the 7 and the 4 in this one, so it's going to be a -4 minus a -7. The reason why I want to do this is just to give you, a little more practice and a little transition. So we're going to start off with our left number because we do this left to right at this time. We're going to look at it as, so let's go find our starting point. 1, 2, 3, -4. Everything to the left is negative, everything to the right of the 0 is positive. So we start off here. Following the same rule as the second slide on this, the one we just did, this is adding a 7. It's a +7. You're subtracting a negative from a negative. It is a positive. Double negative makes a positive. Okay, so that means we're going to go to the right 7 spots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That leaves us the +3. That's why I wanted to do this, so you can see the transition and see where the value is in that set from the negative to the positive. It is possible to subtract the negative from a negative and get a positive in our problems and what we're looking at. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so we have a blend, addition and subtraction. We have a -11, so let's find our -11. That's our start point. Remember, everything to the left is a negative, everything to the right is positive of our 0, of our origin. Alright, so let's go find our -11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have our -11 here. It's our starting point. We're going to add 4. It's a positive, so we're going to move to the right 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that should be 10, 9, 8, 7. So we're now sitting at negative 7. Okay, so we're going to subtract it. A 7, that's a double negative. So we're going to actually go positive, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We end up at 0. So the answer to this is 0. To quickly go through that again, negative 11 plus 4 is negative 7 minus a negative 7. Remember our double negative, we're adding, alright? We're adding a positive 7 so that together equals 0.